Hello everyone, welcome to Competitive Academia. This is current capsule. So let's begin our discussion. Active pharmaceutical ingredients. So if you, in any medicine, if you see the description at the back, you'll find the name of certain ingredients and the percentage is more. Those ingredients are known as active pharmaceutical ingredients. They are the key components of any drug that produces the intended effects. Okay. India is largely dependent upon China for supply of active pharmaceutical ingredients and drug intermediates. So in our country, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, which is located at Hyderabad, location is important, is collaborating with another Hyderabad-based integrated pharmaceutical company, Lexi Life Sciences. This is not important because this is a private institution, but you have to remember Indian Institute of Chemical Technology located at Hyderabad. So these are collaborating to manufacture active pharmaceutical ingredients and drug intermediaries. Okay. So first thing, Indian Institute of Chemical Technology is a laboratory of CSIR. So we are not discussing in detail. There are number of labs, around 100. So it's not possible to discuss each and every lab, but we'll try to put important things which is more relevant for our exam. So it is basically a lab of CSIR which is working with Lexi Life Science Private Limited. They will primarily focus on umefenavir. Umefenavir, I'll write here the name. Umefenavir, remdesivir, and hydroxychloroquine. So these medicines are under trial for COVID-19 treatment. Okay, you have to remember the name. Medicines name are important. In the past year paper also we find names of medicine or test and related diseases. So please be very clear with this. So let's discuss something about CSIR. Now CSIR is a pre-independent body. It was established in 1942. It is an autonomous body and it is funded by Ministry of Science and Technology. Okay, it is an autonomous body and it operates as an autonomous body through Societies Registration Act of 1860. You have to remember this. So the research and development activities of CSIR can be wide-ranging, obviously, and it includes aerospace, engineering, structural engineering, ocean science, metallurgy, chemical, mining, food, petroleum, leather, environmental science. So it is not only dependent upon or restricted to only medicines, but it has a wide-ranging activities. That's all from this article you need to remember. Acha, before that, the president of this CSIR, not the president of India, but the president of the CSIR is the Prime Minister, who is the ex officio president of CSIR. That means CSIR directly comes under the Prime Minister. The vice president is Ministry of Science and Technology. These two are the ex officio members. Apart from that, CSIR advisory body consists of 15-member body composed of prominent members from respective fields of science and technology. Its function is to provide science and technology inputs to the governing body, and the members' term is 3 years. 3 years term, important to remember. Okay, and president is the Prime Minister and vice president is the Ministry of Science and Technology. Very important to remember the ex officio ministers. The next article is National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, which is an acronym for NAFED. Here the context is not important, so we are not discussing this, but NAFED comes under Ministry of Agriculture. But in this, according to this article, it has under the Department of Consumer Affairs, it will be distributing the items, that is pulses, to about 20 crore National Food Security Act households through ration shops for 3 months. Okay, the context is very simple, and you have to remember that NAFED comes under Ministry of Agriculture. NAFED is the apex organization of marketing cooperatives for agriculture produce in India. It was established on 2nd October 1958. 2nd October 1958, its year of establishment. NAFED is now one of the largest procurement as well as marketing agencies. Now let's see the functions. To promote trade of agriculture produce and forest resources across the nations, it is registered under Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act. Okay, Multi-State Cooperative Societies Act. Its headquarters is located in New Delhi, and apart from that, it has 4 regional offices at Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai and Kolkata, and 28 zonal offices. It is the nodal agency, very important to remember, nodal agency to implement price stabilization measure. Now, price stabilization measure is intended to keep a balance in market price and the benefit of farmers. It can be in the form of price subsidy or price control. Now, this NAFED is the nodal agency to implement price stabilization measure under Operation Greens, which aims to double the farmers' income by 2022. So, Operation Green is very important to remember. It includes tomatoes, potatoes and onions. NAFED along with FCI has proactive role of state governments also physically procure oilseeds, pulses and copra. So if a question comes that is it restricted to only pulses? It is not restricted to pulses. It also procures oilseeds and copra under price support scheme. In 2008, it established National Spot Exchange, which is a commodities exchange, as a joint venture of Financial Technologies Limited. So this can also come in your paper, that National Spot Exchange is established by which of the following? NAFED with FCI, NABARD. So the correct answer would be NAFED. Moving on to the next article, Rohtang Pass. Here the context is that the Border Road Organization has opened the Rohtang Pass 3 weeks in advance to ensure that the essential services in Lahaul and Spiti reach the people during COVID-19. So Rohtang Pass is a high mountain pass which is located on the eastern Pir Panjal range of the Himalayas. It connects the Kulu Valley with the Lahaul and Spiti Valley, okay? Kulu Valley with Lahaul and Spiti valleys of Himachal Pradesh. It lies on the watershed between Chenab and Beas basins. On the southern side, the Beas river emerged from underground and flows southward, and on the northern side, the Chandra river originates. And Chandra river is a source stream for the Chenab river. Clear? Rohtang Pass across Pir Panjal on the national highway to Leh is the second highest road point. It is one of the hazardous pass and it is notorious for its sudden blizzard and snowstorms which can overtake unwary travelers at any time. So let's discuss some of the important passes which is located in Himachal Pradesh. We have Baralachala, which also is a high mountain pass in the Jaskar range. Rohtang Pass was in the Pir Panjal range. Baralachala was is in the Jaskar range. So it can come also in matching. It connects Lahaul district to Leh district. Lahaul it connects Lahaul district of Himachal Pradesh to Leh district of Ladakh, and it is situated along the Leh Manali highway. The second is Shipkila. Shipkila is important. Why it is important? Because it is also a border post on the India-China border, and the river Satluj which enters India near this pass. Okay, it is located in Kinnaur district in the state of Himachal Pradesh. The next is Kunzum Pass. Now Kunzum Pass is located on the Kunzum Range, Eastern Kunzum Range. It connects Lahaul Valley and Spiti Valley. The next article is Central Vigilance Commission. The context is Sanjay Kothari, a former IAS officer, has been appointed as the new Central Vigilance Commissioner. Central Vigilance Commission is important for our static portion also, so let's discuss it. It is an apex Indian governmental body which was created in 1964 to address governmental corruption. It is a statutory body and in 2003 it got the statutory status. It was set up by government resolution. So initially it was initiated through a government resolution which was passed on 11 Feb 1964, but in the year 2003 it was conferred the statutory status. And whose recommendation it was based? It is based on the recommendation of K. Santhanam committee. Recommendation and names of committee is very important, whether it is a past or in the present. Central Vigilance Commission is an autonomous body free from any control from any executive authority. It is charged with monitoring all vigilance activity under the central government. It advises various authorities in central government organization in planning, executing, reviewing and reforming vigilance work. Let's see more about it. So some facts related to Central Vigilance Commission. The first Chief Vigilance Commissioner was Nittur Srinivas Rao. Nittur Srinivas Rao was the first Chief Vigilance Commissioner, and recently Sanjay Kothari has been appointed as the first Chief Vigilance Commissioner. Central Vigilance Commission consists of a chairman and two vigilance commissioners. Okay, chairman plus two vigilance commissioners. It is appointed by the president. Who appoints it? The president appoints on the recommendation of a committee. Now the committee members are important. It consists of the Prime Minister, the Home Minister and the leader of opposition in the House of the People. The next article is Locust Attack. Now locust is known as Tidda in Hindi. After COVID-19, Locust Attack is assumed to be the next major challenge. It is said that it would storm from the Horn of Africa and attack South Asia. Through this article, we can discuss some of the important locations which will be important for our geography. And locust is a short horned grasshoppers that multiply in large number as they migrate long distance. In South Asia, India, Iran and Pakistan would be worst hit. We have 4 species of locust, of which desert locust is the most devastating and destructive. In India, the 4 species are found, okay? And it is said that a swarm of pests covering 1 square kilometer can consume as much as food which is required for 35,000 people in a day. Just to show how devastated they can be, this point is put up here. This is not important for us to remember. So let's move to the next point. So this is a map showing Horn of Africa, Red Sea area. And if we move towards the eastern part, we can find the South Asia. Now, this area has been identified as extremely alarming by the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization. It has been identified as hotspot, okay? These are the important locations. Questions can also come that Horn of Africa consists of which of the countries? So the correct answer would be Eritrea, Ethiopia, Djibouti. Here we have Djibouti, and this is Somalia. Somalia known for Somalian pirates. Here we have Yemen, and this is Bab el-Mandeb. This is Red Sea area, and this is Gulf of Aden. Very important locations. You have to remember these locations. That's all from this article. We'll come up with some new articles tomorrow. Till then, thank you for listening, and like, share and subscribe. And from the next week onwards, we'll not have current capsule on Sunday, but the important articles will be merged in the discussion of Monday. So that's it.